Ed Show, and thanks for watching tonight. A toxic envelope covered in Nazi swastikas and white powder was sent to Congressman Raúl Grijalva's office. The FBI is investigating where it came from and who was involved. This is the third time this year he's been targeted. He got death threats for speaking out and opposing Jan Brewer's racial profiling law in Arizona. And in July, someone shot a bullet through the window of his office. You know, we just have never seen this kind of hateful stuff during this election cycle, not in my lifetime. Conservatives are fueling the hate with disgusting commercials and dangerous rhetoric on the airwaves. Now some psycho has decided to turn his anger into action. Every Republican should be condemning these assaults, this type of activity, against any elected official, left, right, blue, green, center, whatever. But their silence is absolutely deafening. Congressman Raúl Grijalva joins me now here on the Ed Show. Congressman, good to have you with us tonight. What is your response to this this constant barrage of harassment, and now this threat is pretty much taken to a new level? What's your response to all of this, Congressman, and how's your office handling it?
The office is handling it fine. There's good people there. We're open. We're taking care of constituents. But it's a pattern, and it's a pattern of intimidation. And when you have a campaign filled with distortion, filled with division, where you feed hatred, then people feel that are on the extreme that they have impunity, that they can do something as harsh and as stupid and as vile as this. You know, I'm asking my Republican colleagues across the state to condemn this kind of domestic terrorism. The electoral process is what it is. I'm in a tough race, I know that, but it's not a race about ideas, and it's a race about effort. But to add insult to injury, to bring threats, to bring intimidation into the process, it needs to be condemned for what it is. It's domestic terrorism.
Congressman, let me ask you, you say that you're calling on Republican colleagues across the state to condemn this. Have you personally called Jon Kyl or John McCain? I know they took a commercial out against you. All's fair in love and war, I guess. But the fact is that they want to get you out. Have you personally spoken with them to condemn this kind of activity?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't, Ed, but you know, all of us as elected officials, and certainly McCain, who has a history, having run through a presidential campaign, Jon Kyl, and the rest of the Jan Brewer, should be the first to say this is not, you know, this is not the way democracy works. It should not be about threats. It should not be about intimidation. And this is a voluntary thing. If this was happening to my opponent, I would be the first one in line to condemn it. And if this was happening to John McCain, I would be the first one in line to condemn it.
Congressman, if I don't mean to mischaracterize this, but first of all, you won by over 60% of the vote a couple of years ago in this congressional seat. Your area is somewhat your area is somewhat economically depressed. I mean, it's a rural area, correct?
It's rural and it's urban, and yeah, we have huge economic challenges.
But it just seems unusual that you would be so targeted like this. Why is it you? Why are you getting this and not other congressional members? What is it about Raúl Grijalva that they don't like, and why are you being targeted? What's your answer for that?
Well, I'm a lightning rod. I've spoken out nationally against this law in Arizona. I've spoken out nationally about immigration reform in a comprehensive way. I've spoken out nationally about the fact that we're in this mess because of George Bush. And I'm co-chair of the Progressive Caucus. I'm a convenient target. You take me down, you take down a philosophy, and you take down a set of values that are in Congress right now. I understand that. That's why we're having the kind of race that we're having. And that's why we are going to work as hard as we can to make sure that we reaffirm that what I stand for is not just about me. It's about a whole bunch of people in this country.
Congressman, good to have you with us tonight. I appreciate your time on the Ed Show. All the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, George W. Bush speaks out on his biggest failures. We're going to need an entire special dedicated edition of Psycho Talk. He's next in the zone. Stay with us.